Here's a little bit of trading on the MES. January 30th, 2025. I scaled into a position. I went in 1 here, 2 here, and then 6 here, and 12 here. I had a full basket by the time we got down here. And I started selling a little. I sold a few here, sold a few here. I've got 14 left. So the possibilities are it could come all the way back down or it could keep going up. So I'm in 14 contracts. What do? I have 1 stop loss set here. If it comes all the way back down, I don't want to break even. I want to make some money on this trade. So I'm slowly scaling out if it comes back down here, and I'm slowly scaling out if it goes up. With 14, I've got an order for sale here. 2 here, 2 here. I probably should have 2 here on this. It's kind of a stop loss sell. I've only got 1, but I've got 9 set right here, pretty low, which would basically be a stop out. Although I have taken some profit already, so I'm just trying to manage this trade that I'm already in and maximize the potential for profit. I could just set a stop loss or a profit target and a stop loss and walk away and forget about it. That may be the smarter thing to do in this situation, depending on what it does and what I do. You know, trading is just making decisions, learning to make the right ones. Well, I might get stopped out on 1 here. I'm up a 327 right here. I could just take all the profit right now and go, bam, start over. But I think this might be bullish, and that's one of these V-bottom kind of things. And this could just go up all damn day long. Make new highs. Maybe that's the daily low. So I don't want to get out of my position all the way yet. Even if I'm left with 2 or 3 contracts by the time, if it comes down here, I'll be selling down. They'll be shaking me out. And then the next thing you know, I'll have 1 contract left and it'll be go to the daily high. Yeah, that's one possibility. They like to shake you out. So I'm just trying to look at this and make the best decisions possible in the moment. One dummy to another. In this market, everyone's a dummy. No one knows what's going to happen next. Anyone who tells you they know what's going to happen next, they are lying to you, or they just don't realize they don't know. You do have control over the decisions you make. Here we go. It's coming back down. I'm in 13 contracts here. What do? Do I start selling some of these out and get shaken out? Take my 250 right now? Well, it's bouncing again. Let's, maybe that's the new bottom. So let's set a new stop right there under that one. Maybe that's the new bottom. No, I still have 13 left for it to go up from. Come on. Okay, we're back. I took out my other stop and it looks like it's coming back down. It's probably going to come back down to at least retest this. If I was buying right now, instead of trying not to sell, I would like to buy right down in here. So that makes me think, why don't I just sell this whole position now and just rebuy down here? Well, if I knew it was coming down there, I would do that. See, you don't know. But what I could do is just go ahead and sell all these 12 and then buy a couple right where we're at. Bank my profit, and if buy more if it comes down, scale in again. That seems to be a pretty reasonable decision, hopefully. That's what I'm going to do. Banking this 195. I'm going to immediately buy 1 more. And let myself go underwater here. Yeah, here we go. Maybe I can scale into another big position for another bounce. There we go. Let's buy another one. Let's see this volume node over here. Let's buy 1 more there. Maybe 2. Let's buy another one right there. Let's buy 2 more here. And of course, I sold it all and now it's bouncing and I have 1 contract in. Got shaken out. Well, it looks that way right now. We'll see. At least I profited the money. I banked it. It's hard to go broke when you take a profit, but at the same time, I do not want to see this thing take off straight up. And that hurts too, but you know, we're all dummies when it comes to what the market's about to do. All right, and just like that, oh, how quickly things can change. I had one contract in here and I saw it rocketing up and I started feeling FOMO. The thought came into my head, wow, you should just get back into all 12 right now because it's going up forever. And that's what FOMO is. You see a green candle and you think that this is the beginning. Well, it wasn't, was it? So I'm glad I didn't FOMO in, but I did buy one more here and I had another order for 2 right here. And now I'm in 4 contracts. I'm underwater, $25, $30. All right, now what are we gonna do? Because this could be an upside down head and shoulders. Should I just... There's also a diagonal line sort of right here. It could be forming. Look at this. So where should my next buy order be? Right around in here somewhere. Let's see, there's some volume. There's some volume right there on the right. But let's try right here. Let's just do 4 more right here. Give me some room to scale in if it keeps on a dumping, which it very well might. I'm doubling up my order right there. Yes, so we'll put my average price right in the middle of those 2 blue lines if this order kicks off. And there we go. It just hit my order. Oh, it hit oh, there we go. It hit one of my orders. Now it hit all 4 of my orders. Now I'm in 8 contracts. I'm underwater, $25. All we need now is a nice big old bounce back up to here. Wouldn't that be nice? Or beyond, but okay, what to do next? Here's my next thought process. I'm on the 1-minute chart here. So let's zoom out to a hourly chart and see where the volume nodes are here. Where are the volume nodes? Wow, see on this chart, it looks like this thing could just really keep on going far, doesn't it? All the way down here somewhere. Yikes. So therefore, I need to be very careful, very, very careful. And set myself a stop loss limit. All right, see this purple line. It's not really lining up with these wicks over here, is it? Let's go to the 15 because I'm just trying to get in on a short time frame chart here and make some profit and get the hell out apparently because this looks very bearish on a big picture. But of course, this thing is very, very unpredictable. Even though it looks bearish, it could still go up for a day or 2, then take a huge dump. You never know when it's going to happen. So anyway, where would I get in if I needed to buy another set down here? This purple line looks a little off. Why? Now it looks like I need to buy down here. If I'm going by these wicks on this particular chart. I'm at 15. Let's buy right here. Where it would line up with this purple line, with a little tiny bit of volume over there. Let's go 8 more right there at the bottom of these 2 candles. Yeah. 8 more right there. Order set. Okay, we're back. I'm still in profit here. I'm zoomed back into the 1-minute chart. One thing that looks positive about this trade is we made a higher high right here. Been coming down, down, lower, low, low, and getting lower and lower. And now this bounce is a little higher low. So what we want to see now is a higher high, then maybe another lower low, and then we start going up. So this could be a reversal sign. We will see. Okay, we didn't break that higher low. We seem to be bouncing up 115 in profit with 8 contracts at the moment. We'll see if we can break out of this level right up here where it's tried to break out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And if it does break past this level, there's going to be some stop losses set up here from people who have been shorting, so it might just spike right on up there. So come on, baby. Let's go. But chances are it'll probably meander around in here and make people be a lot more patient than they want to be. And eventually it'll either break out or take a nice big old dump. We'll see. All right, this thing is continuing to go up. So, hey, I'm going to scale out a little bit. Let's sell one of these puppies. Create new order. Sell. Stop. No, limit. 1. So I'm going to do 1 for now. Let's get an order up here. Why aren't they already in? Oh, come on, hit me, baby, one more time. Was I that split second late? No, it didn't. Yeah, it hit right where I was putting it. But, well, we'll see. You know how this thing goes. It can go all the way back down. You don't want to lose your profit. Boom. There we go. Let's do one more right up here for fun. Let's bank a little, you know. That way if it does come back down, all is not lost. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Look at that. Did the same thing as last time. Now it's probably going to be stopping some people out right over here, so this could just keep going straight up. Or it could just bounce and go all the way back down. See, that's the game we play. What are the probabilities? I think it's very probable I'll at least hit this stop. This sell order. I think that's probable. Come on. There it was. Now, look at this. Here's an area of resistance right here. Let's set another order right there. Maybe 2. Let's sell 2 right up there if we get up there. Of course, what'll probably happen is it'll come back down and do another higher low right around in here, probably where this is. Let's buy another one right there. Why not? Scale in, scale out. I'm tempted to sell another one right here. This area right here, which was resistance, now should technically become support. And I know a lot of traders will be buying this whole area right here because of this higher low. And so I'm not going to sell anymore at the moment. I'm just going to let this little breakout play out for a few minutes. Okay, we're back. This is kind of meandering around up here. I'm going to take my profit right now, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Sell all of it. Okay, I do think this is bullish. I do think it's going to keep going up, but before it does that, it probably is going to come back down here. I really have a feeling it's going to do this. But if it doesn't, I'm going to go ahead and get into 2 right now. Look at that. It's already trying to break out. Oh, well, my plan was to get into 2 since it hadn't broken out yet and scale back into 6 as it comes back down here and retest this, which is still a possibility. About 4, maybe, right? About 2 more here. This little retest, it hasn't done that. So if it does come back down, that's a definitely good place to retest. Let's buy 2 there, and I'll be in 4. Buy, limit 2, bam. And this new, I'm going to have to draw maybe the shorter triangle here for these 2. So higher low would be around in here, maybe this volume node here. Lower than that, more along the lines of this blue line. Let's buy 6 right there. Load up for the bounce. Put a stop loss below this or higher low right here. This whole position. Okay, look at that. It's coming back down. Where's the buy? Well, there it was. And here comes the dump. Look at this. All right, come on, hit me on the 6 down here, baby. That's probably the shakeout before the breakout. While I'm in 4, I wish I'd have had my 6 right here. Of course, this could be the actual shakeout, yeah, instead of the breakout. But that was a nice bounce. Look at that little wick all the way back up there. Of course, we're still in this 1 minute candle. Come on. keep that wick. Keep that wick. We've got another 30 seconds in this candle. Oh, look at that wick. Come on, keep it going. I'm in 4 now at least. Oh, the ATR just rose. Look at all that volume. What just happened? A lot of volume just came in. That's... What time is it? 5:30 a.m. So something happened right there. Look at that volume. The ATR went up. Volatility just spiked. So something's going to start happening here. That, even though that's a red candle, if it was just a little bit higher right here, it would be a green candle. So that's a lot of volume, buy or sell. And with a wick like that, it looks bullish to me for the moment. Okay, it's starting to look a little droopy now. All that volume that came in here at 5:30, that's 5:30 a.m. Central Time, January the 30th. It's looking a little droopy, but as long as there's still a higher, that's a higher low right here. It could even come lower and still be a higher low. So until it breaks this one, I'm gonna get in a fairly decent size order right here. I might even make it bigger. I got 6 on the books. I'm already in 4. I'm gonna make this 8. I'm just gonna add 2 more down here. And then if it goes below previous higher low, I'm gonna get out of the whole trade, which would be right here. Stop loss of 6. No, by that time I will have 12. Stop loss of 12 contracts right here below this line. Yeah, sell, stop, 12. And this is one of those situations where you could just walk away. Set some sell orders up here and walk away, which is probably what I'm going to do. And I'll come back and look at this a little later. My plan has been established. Stop loss. Go ahead and set up a couple profit targets up here. Of course, I'm only in 4 now, so if I don't catch this other one, I've only got 4 to sell up here. Let's keep that in mind. So I've got 3 to sell on 1 runner. Should it get to that point. All right, look at that. We're in profit again for a moment. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Wow, so since that other trade is marinating, I decided to take a look at some other markets, and I just saw this gigantic dump in the Dow Jones micros, MYM. So I bought one. This is the hourly over here on the left. 4 hourly. Look at that huge red candle. So that could mean, wow, we're really going down. Or it could mean a dip to buy. So I'm going to scale into this one too. I only bought 1 because, yeah, this could keep coming down. See this volume node here? I'm going to put another order right there for 2. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, update. The MES is coming down. Maybe it's going to hit my order. I don't know. But just for the record, my P&L so far today, 344.11 over here on the left. It's this circle. Total P&L, 344.11. Let's try to hold on to that. I might have to stop out down here and I'll lose some of that. But that's a risk I'm taking. The Dow Jones trade over here to the left, I'm up $3 on it, so I'll keep you posted. There we go. I just got hit 2 more orders. Now I'm down $66. I've got 6 more right here, and then a stop loss right down here. So that actually is the perfect spot for it to have hit right there, according to this diagonal line. That could be the new higher low. If it breaks below that, I'm going to get a little bit worried that I might get stopped out. But as of now, things are looking pretty good. Okay, we're getting to the wire now. I just hit my other order. I'm in 12 now. I'm only down $23. No, 70, 50. So my stop loss is right there, and I really don't want to get stopped out. I really don't. I also don't want to add any more. And at some point, you have to manage your risk. So I may just have to take a loss on this one, a couple $100, unless it bounces right here. Come on. But now it's broken this diagonal line. Of course, that's just not totally arbitrary, but hey, I could just redraw the line. You can do that, you know. Stupid, really. But I didn't want to see it go below that line. The real line is my stop loss, so let's see what happens. Maybe I should mitigate some risk and sell some here. Every time I do that, it just bounces and goes straight up. So at some point, I have to accept the risk I'm risking and let this thing play out like it's supposed to, which is up. And this is the new bottom. Matter of fact, I'm just going to put my stop loss below this thing, because if it goes below that, now it's probably going to be over. There it comes, close to my stop loss. Come on, man, don't stop me out. This would be a nice place for a bounce. And there it goes. There it goes. All right, let's see what we lost on that one. A couple $100. I'm down to $199 profit now. That's real nice. All right, back to the old drawing board. Watch it bounce from here. Oh, look at this. My long diagonal line is right here. It's probably going to bounce from there, and it'll be the new lower high, higher low. So let's buy one. Not giving up this easy. Let's buy two. Give me some room to scale in again. Come on. Because it will bounce eventually. We know that. We know that. And if it bounces here without me, I'm going to be a little perturbed because I raised my stop loss. Now I'm buying where my old stop loss was, but a small amount. I'll keep you posted. Okay, looks like we're dumping now. I'm lowering this buy order because the time is 5:58 a.m. and it's almost 6, so there could be a burst of liquidity in one direction or the other, and it looks like it wants to go down, so I'm going to just lower this order down here somewhere below that little stop. People get stopped out below that in case there's like a spike down right here at 6 a.m. Spike it down, baby. Let's buy down here for the bounce back up to here. This could be a bearish day. It could just go down all damn day, but there will be bounces during that day. So I'm going to scale a couple in, hope for a bounce here, back up to at least here, and make a little bit of scalping profits. Of course, it could just bounce right here, and I've missed the whole boat. Yeah, at 6, it could go straight up and really piss me off, but you know how it is. If you don't, you will if you start trading. Because we're all dummies. No one knows what it's about to do. So all you can do is limit your risk. All right, 1 second. Here we go. 6 a.m. Go. Watch it go straight up. There it goes. You know, in hindsight, what I should have done instead of stopping out was to double up one more time, set my stop loss at like $500 down here, because that would have, I would be in profit right now. But hindsight is 20/20, and of course, oh, look at that! Now I have tides. What happened? Oh, I bought another Dow as it's crashing like a beast over here too. Great, I'm $50 in the hole on it now. Oh, it's gonna get fun over here. I think I'm gonna risk 500 on this trade. So I'm going to go in 3 more down here at the bottom of this other wick, which is pretty far away. Oh, and there goes my next order on the MES, but we'll get to that in a second. Bam. Bam. And there's another, now I'm in 4 new MESs for the bounce back up to here, yeah. Or the all-day crash. Oh, God. Here we go. Why am I not shorting, huh? Well, this could get ugly. Oh, God, look at the Dow. I'm going to put another big order right down here. 4 more, why not? Since this thing seems to be wanting to rip. Let me guess, the ATR is way up too. Yep, look at that. And I'm ready for some bounces, guys. I mean, look at that red candle. When's the last time you saw a red candle that big? Without a bounce. This one came down and bounced. This one would be nice to bounce up to about right there. I could take some nice profits. Let's take a look at a smaller time frame on this puppy. What, 5? Ouch. Good Lord. That's mean. What if we do one more of those down to about right here? Let's go in 12. And we'll get the hell out if it goes down below more of this. Yesterday's low. Yikes. But we're still in the green part of the day, man. It's not usually this volatile. See? Look at the greens. Well, that one was. On to the upside. Well, maybe they are. Look at this. A lot happens toward the end of the green, doesn't it? God help me. This could be going the other way. Well, it already is, but might not be a bad place to break even. Mitigate a little risk. Well, I'm on green now. Is this the bounce? Look at that. I'm up on this one. I'm up on this one. For a minute. For a moment. Okay, so I decided to mitigate some risk here on the MES. I got out of 3 of those. Just so I can not worry about this trade so much, and I can worry about this Dow trade. Mitigate one. I'm in a lot bigger over here, so let's worry about it. And I'm only in on 1 contract on the micro ES. Of course, it's up now. That's the way it goes. I'm hoping for a good old bounce on this Dow, though, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get in a little bigger order down here, and we'll be in for a good run. Well, turns out that was a pretty big dummy move I just did, selling 3/4 of my position on the ES as it goes straight up. Well, maybe it's backing down a little bit now, but hopefully if that keeps going straight up, so will the Dow. Sometimes these things kind of work in cahoots, and sometimes not. We'll see. Okay, I switched these 2 charts around. On the right now we have the Dow. That's the one I'm trying to manage now. The one on the left, I'll manage that as we go. But look at this. Look at these 2 huge volume spike downs. Huge sell-off. That's around for a little while. Huge sell-off. Is this going to happen again? Oh, it very well could. And I've got an order set right down there to catch it. That could be the dumbest move ever. Or it might pay off hugely. Okay, also, we have some news events coming out in the next few hours. If you go to financialjuice.com, you can see what's happening. 6:13 a.m. right now. It's so at 7 we have MasterCard earnings, and at 7:15 ECB rate statements. 7:15 ECB rate. 7:30 initial jobless claims. So that's a big one. 7:30 U.S. GDP price index. Blah blah blah. That's a lot of news. PC. Yes, a big news day. Big news day. So it's probably going to be affecting what's going on right now. But maybe someone knows some inside information and they're already dumping this thing, or they're just trying to fake out the market before the news actually hits. It could get very volatile, in other words. So I'm probably going to get out of this MES trade and just focus on this Dow Jones and try not to lose money at this point. Risk management. All right, back to this MYM trade. I'm pretty underwater here, $175. I got the 1 minute chart on the left, 5 minute on the right. These indicators down here, the stochastic. I've got 3 different settings here. Apparently, when all 3 of these are under the yellow line, that's a great place to be buying for a temporary bounce. So we're in that zone. I've got an order down here, which is a little lower than where we're at, of course, but the buy could be right now, and I just might miss it. As long as it gets back up here to my break-even price, I'll be happy. I'll be wondering, should I get the hell out altogether at that point? And I just might do that. I just may do that. We will see. Okay, so my plan, it seems to be bouncing a little, but on the right, I've scrolled out to a 30-minute chart, and you can see back in the day, last week, we had a peak right here, resistance. Then we broke through that, it came back down, retested that resistance area, retested it again right there. Resistance became support. The price was supported here, the price was supported here. And I think there's a good chance, if we just keep going straight down, that this will be a good place for at least a bounce. And so I've got 2 orders down here, scaled in again, for a good bounce right here. At least enough to get me break even. And more. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. All right, we do have a bounce. I'm almost up to break even here, and I actually set an order to get the hell out, because the ES and the NQ both bounced way before this did, and it might not even make it up there. I hope it does. And if it does, I'll be out, and I can start all over again. If I want to get back in, I can. But let it take me out, please. Come on, baby. Take me out of this trade. Let's put it right on there. There we go. Take me out. Take me out of the ball game. All right. Well, I got one out. Now it says I'm going to profit $27, but it took a loss because the first one it sells is the first one I bought, which is way up here somewhere. I need to sell them all in order to break even on all those trades. So come on, baby, take me out. Okay, you know what? This does look a little bullish, so I'm not going to quite get out yet. I'm going to let it ride a little bit. Come on, baby. And it really needs to at least retest this area here. Whoops, I just moved my order. I might regret this, but hey, you got to risk a little to gain a lot. That's the whole idea. Risk less than you make. And we're coming back down. It never really got to my break even anyway, but there's still time. Well, things are getting interesting now. I was watching the ES and the NQ, and they're both going up like this on the right. But for some reason, the damn Dow Jones is just taking a big old dump. So is it leading the way, or is it following these guys? I hope it's following these guys. It seems to have been leading the way earlier, though, unfortunately. But if these guys can keep going up, the Dow will eventually succumb to the pressure, I hope. Either way, I hope it comes down here and gets these orders and then really bounces. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to do something not very bright right here. Be a dummy and hold this trade into some news that's about to be released. If it goes down, I hope I catch a bottom and spike up. If it goes up, I hope it goes way high. I've got some sell orders set up there. I got some buyers down here, but this market could move any second now. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up, baby, please. Oh, I knew there'd be a spike down. That's why I didn't want to put a stop loss. That would have stopped me out. Now it goes up. I hope. Oh, there goes the, well, it's going everywhere. I'm looking at the S&P and the NASDAQ, both spiking up and down, trying to decide which way it's going. I should just get out of this trade if it breaks me even. Trade. I'm going to sell 4 or 5 if I can get it. NASDAQ, S&P are both jumping around, up and down, trying to decide a direction. It looks like it's trying to go up, though, so I just want out of this trade at this point. Looking at the S&P and the NASDAQ, they are really going up, so should I even get out of this trade? Doesn't look like it wants to move like the other two. So I'm just going to get out. Reassess. Okay, I got out of that trade. I set a stop loss right here at the bottom of this little bull flag that was forming. And lost about 60 bucks. 60, maybe 70. Let's see what my profits are now for the day. 1850. Wow. Yeah, lost a little more than that. 180 bucks. Well, hey, look, I'm profitable on the day. 1850. All right, I'm going to reevaluate. Okay, I came back for more. I did a couple trades on the NASDAQ micro. The MNQ right here, I think I stopped out that one, and then I made about 20 bucks on that one, and a pretty good amount right there, 100 something. And now my total on the day is back up to 239.88. That could be the end. We'll see.